Hey everybody, welcome back to another quick video. In today's guide, I'm going to show you how to clean your filters, your two filters on your Dyson Animal 2. Speaking of two, I have two animals and they produce a lot of hair. This vacuum is amazing. I've been using it for about 4 or 5 years now. It's been holding up really well, but I do routinely clean the filters about every 2 months, which is what Dyson recommends. It's really easy to do, so let's jump into the tutorial. All right, step one is to make sure your canister is empty, so of course press the red button to take your canister out, and then press and hold to open it. Make sure it is all empty as much as possible. Look at all that dust. Okay, next you'll see a little filter tab right here. All you have to do is grab it here, flip up. This top portion will come out, and then you can just reach in and pull the filter number 1 out. You can see how dirty that is. We're gonna head over to the sink and rinse this out. Now, according to the owner's manual, only use cold water. You don't wanna use hot water because that can wreck the seals. But what's really nice about these vacuums is you can just reuse the filters. Saves you from having to buy new ones. You're gonna wanna rinse this out and squeegee it out as much as possible until you don't see any more dirt coming out. Look at all that dirt. It's 2 months worth. Okay, it took about 3 full minutes and a little bit of cold hands to get this clean, but as you can see, it is pretty darn clean. Again, you don't want to use hot water because that can warp these seals. Only use cold. Now, they say it takes about 24 hours to just let these air dry, which is what they want you to do. I find they usually take about 48 hours, but I usually will put mine next to a little heater vent, not directly over it, but kind of just near it so it gets some ambient heat, and then it'll dry for sure within 24 hours. Now, the next thing I like to do is actually clean the inside of this because this gets pretty nasty as well. It only takes a couple extra minutes. All you gotta do is grab it, kind of turn it clockwise just a bit, and then pull it straight up, and it comes right out. As you can see, this little wire mesh screen gets pretty dirty. I just run everything under cold water, get it as clean as possible, including the nasty little bin. All right, cold water. Fun in the sun, they call this. Actually, speaking of sun, you could probably put the filter and the second filter I'm going to show you here in a minute outside if you live in a warm climate, but I live in Seattle where we only get 2 months of warm weather a year, so I have to resort to heaters to clean my filters, or to dry my filters. I love just seeing everything get clean again. Pretty darn easy. Again, these vacuums are amazing. If you're thinking about getting one, highly recommend it. I'll put a link below to where I purchased it on Amazon. It was the cheapest price I've found. They come with 5-year warranties too. Like I said, mine's been running for about 4 or 5 years without any issues. All right, next is to clean the secondary filter, which is located inside the ball. You're just going to grab this little blue knob and unscrew it counterclockwise, and the entire lid will come off. Just like that, exposing the filter. All you gotta do is rotate the filter left and it will pop out. This one's not too dirty, but the same thing, you're gonna wanna run it under cold water, get as much dirt out of it as possible. All right, so once you have everything rinsed out, again, just make sure it's fully dry before you reinstall it on your vacuum, and you should be good to go for another 2 months. Really easy, only takes about 15 minutes to do this procedure. I'll be doing another video soon, cleaning the actual roller assembly, which I do about every 4 months or so, because that can get kind of gunked up and nasty, and hair can wrap around the roller and prevent it from rolling as well. But these motors are so strong, I don't really recommend you having to do that about every 2 months, but about every 4 months, I'll be doing a video on that. It's a little bit more involved, but good to know as well. So I hope you found this video informative. If you did, please hit that like button, and we'll see you in the next video.